Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, back with the homie, Rob.
What's going on? Been a while, guys. How y'all doing?
Been a while. What's going on? We appreciate everybody who is tuned in, listening. We're going to hit this intro. We're going to get ready to talk about Ring of Honor. Supercard of Honor, man, just went off the air. That main event, absolutely insane.
Insane.
If you didn't see it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to get into all that and more. So strap in. Let's go.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson, yes. Everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
What is going on, everybody? Much appreciated, man. Quick review here for Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor. It's going to definitely be a fun one. Try to be quick, man. We're hot. It's hot in the recording room today. We got All In tomorrow. We got Saturday night's main event tomorrow. There's a lot of wrestling happening this weekend. This feels like another WrestleMania weekend, kind of, to me.
Unnecessary at that, though.
Well, whose fault is that? I know.
Tony Khan knew this was Triple H's weekend.
Wow. Yeah. I'm out, guys. I'm out. You guys are all going to enjoy this. Love to hear your thoughts if you were watching the shows. Really good, man. Clown, evening everyone. What's going on, Clown? Clown, I saw Brody Lee Jr. He was all over the place tonight, man.
Pulling that Rick Rude.
Yeah.
Double duty.
Without the mustache. Clown said GCW so far, stellar card. Sam Stackhouse versus KJ Orso just tore it down. I figured they would. A big fan of the former
Fuego
master of the tornado DDT. Oh, geez Louise. I won't post this. I saw the spoiler right there. I won't post it. Deanna, welcome. Yes. Matt says, good evening, everyone. Holy crap, this show rules. ROH world title match is insane. Facts. World title match contender of the year. Bro, I'm telling you, those two are going to be all over it. If you saw what I just put up on X, I said the same thing, man. This is it, man. This is really good. Queen of the Indies, what's going on, Tiff? I thought of Tiff during some of the matches tonight on ROH. I have to watch the show. When I heard your theme song after, I was like, what is going on? I'm like, it was destiny for me to message her.
She was making a cameo.
I was like, here comes Tiff. What's going on?
She got to run in.
Bandito came back. It was like, watch how I perform now. Man, yeah, really good. Bandito Kanosuke was like, nah, we going to steal the damn weekend. XG Dub, what's good, man? What's good, man? If you guys are in here, like I said, keep it locked in. Easiest thing you could do for us is definitely hitting that like button. Very, very simple thing for people to do. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe as well. Like I said, we're going to be covering All in Texas tomorrow, and then Sunday taking a break just because I got some other things I'm doing in the background as well. So it's going to be difficult, but...
You mean you're not covering Evolution?
We'll be covering it on Monday on Clash of the Podcast. See us 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. Me and Sean Hubbard of Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. Be there. Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor. It happened. It went down today, Rob. Now, I'll admit we were definitely very busy during the pre-show. So do I have the pre-show matches? Yes. Did I watch them all the way through as well as I usually do? I'm going to be honest and say no. But I did see some people in the chat upset of the first match I saw, Blake Christian versus Jay Lethal on 0 Hour. Weird to see Jay Lethal on 0 Hour. Weird to see Blake Christian on 0 Hour. He's been on Dynamite, a Collision a lot lately. But I saw people were mad. Jay Lethal taps out to Blake Christian 8 minutes, 9 seconds. Like,
well, you got to build towards the future, right?
You do. And I feel like Jay Lethal's back in where he was towards the end of the Sinclair Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
So that's where he's at. After that, we did have a trios match here. If I can find the graphic for it. Did I bring it in? Yes, I did. We had the Frat House taking on the Dark Order. They said they were going to put that paddle where the sun don't shine. And in this one, this is where Brody Lee Jr. came out, made his return. This was basically about like giving Preston Vance his comeuppance for leaving the Dark Order. And yeah, that's what happened here. Uno, Silver, and Reynolds win.
Now, I didn't see any of the pre-show, but I did see a preview of this match yesterday when we watched Ring of Honor's weekly show for the first time in a very long time for me.
Yeah. You didn't watch the CMLO one with me? Those were good. Global Wars was good. But yeah, it wasn't too bad.
I'll be honest, I've been keeping up with ROH through mostly TikTok, like
social media,
yeah, like short reports or whatever. This really hasn't been doing much for me, but
I get if someone said they weren't interested. We had Lady Frost versus Diamante here tonight. Diamante gets the win. Lady Frost is like a great like role player in here. I think Tony needs to eventually just like let's just sign Lady Frost and add her to Ring of Honor. Solid work from both here, and I'm loving seeing Diamante like get another shot. I wish Diamante and Ivelisse could still be like a tag team. I think we're getting tag team titles, and I think they would have fit well as they won the medals in that other
what
tag tournament.
Los Sicarios or something, or
I think
Sicarius.
So. Yeah, they should have definitely remained a team in my opinion. That's just me talking though. I don't know if you guys feel the same.
You did have another idea for another team I liked.
What?
Who was it? Persephone and Mercedes Martinez?
Yeah. That would be another team I suggested. Me and Matt Lopez were just coming up with teams off rip. BJ said they threw money in the ring after that ROH main event. Yo, word.
Rightfully so.
Blake Christian beating Lethal was shocking. It seems to me like Blake is going after the ROH world title for sure.
He ain't the only one.
For sure. And like Tiff said, smack that like button, please. And then we get to the last match here on 0 Hour, which was the Von Erichs. They're back. They are also 2/3 of your trios champions, taking on the Premier Athletes. Smart Mark Sterling, one of my favorites. It's a guilty pleasure. I enjoy him, but they weren't winning this. They go down in 8 minutes, 41 seconds. Shout out to Post Wrestling for the results for that. And we get into. Me and Rob are still debating on what grade we want to give this show, so I'm interested to hear what you guys thought. Hechicero, Michael Oku. If you do not watch Rev Pro, Michael Oku is the future. I tell people he's like a combination between like ZSJ, but not as technical and not as high flying as Will Ospreay, but there's potential there. And he puts on amazing matches, and he has been dubbed like the new guy since Will Ospreay left. And Hechicero's just fire, bro. Like, he's one of my favorites in CMLL.
What do they call him? The alchemist of the Don Callis family?
Yes.
Dude is a magician in the ring. I'll give him that, because this was fun.
Really fantastic match. I don't really know. The tide turned basically when Hechicero locked in a submission from like the sunset flip position, started turning the ankle, and you were like, okay, this has got to be it. And he gets up, he hits the head scissor like plant into the mat, and Michael Oku lost. Like, I was pleasantly surprised.
I mean, he lost, but he also got to leave with a mirror. So did he really lose?
Exactly. Dub's a dub. Fun opener. I really, really enjoyed that opening match. Need more. I think TK's got his eye on him, in my opinion, Matt. Very sharply. More Oku in the States, period. Yo, for sure. Get him on the indie scene. Get him in Ring of Honor. Get him where you need to, because once he's ready, that's someone you're going to definitely want. Tony Khan, you know how he gets down. 50K four-way. Purse money is known. So you get Atlantis Jr., Lee Johnson, Adam Priest. That one's for Tiff. And then AR Fox. So Tiff has been raving about Adam Priest. Go follow her on her social medias. While she's on there, she's been talking about him. And then when Lee Johnson came out immediately after, I heard Tiff's music and I freaked out like, yo, is this a sign? Like, and I had to send her a message on X. Like, I posted it, everyone could see it. Just very like, I don't know, everything felt like it fit. AR Fox was perfect in this match. And I don't know why people hate Atlantis Jr. Like, I
don't get that. It's kind of funny to me actually, but I don't get it.
I'm like, what did he do?
And also, yesterday was my introduction to Adam Priest. I like what I've seen so far. He kind of reminds me of like Dynamite Kid almost.
Funny you should say that. I said this yesterday, and I have it in my notes. Adam Priest, if they don't want to push him as a single star, and they're like, I don't know, put him with Tommy Billington, and you could reform the Bulldogs.
About him.
Reform the Bulldogs. They come out with the chains around their neck, kind of like the remember the Pit Bulls? Yeah, you could do the exact same thing with them, bro, and have them just dog people. Ring of Honor tag champs. That's who could be.
Intended.
Yes. That you could have them definitely get the win and make sure that those guys are beating Sammy and Dustin, in my opinion. Like, that would be something really good that you could do. But we digress. AR Fox was all over the place in this one. Dude, Fox gets Priest on like the rope. He's sitting there and he hits like a rope-assisted destroyer. I hope that wasn't too many flippy flips for some people. I got in an argument with a friend today about that. Hopefully that wasn't too many flips. But he hits the destroyer. Fantastic match. All four did very well in this. Atlantis Jr. as well. Give him some credit. And so did Lee Johnson. So hats off to all four. I'm going in here. She said, my boy. Oku versus Lethal next week on ROH TV, by the way.
Okay.
All right.
Jay Lethal's going to lose again.
My boy Priest did a pod with me previously. These Wolves, Darren with his amazing music. Yeah, Darren, friend of the show as well. Great music. Happy Adam Priest is getting a spotlight on ROH. Even more happy for AR Fox getting the win. If you guys want to see more of Priest, he is the champion in DPW as well. Shout out to my guys over at Deadlock. They are doing fun things if you like indie wrestling. AR Fox always on a game when it comes to money matches. Telling you, he knows. He wants that purse money. She's having an Adam Priest girl for 3 to 4 years now.
It's 4 years now.
Excited. Atlantis Jr. isn't like because there was a sense he was getting a push and he hasn't deserved it as CMLL because of his famous dad.
I mean, his dad got the title match tonight.
No, that wasn't his dad.
Wait, no.
You're mixing up
with Panther, yeah.
Yeah, so you're saying Atlantis Jr. is the Juan Cena of CMLL? Yo, what's good, Connor? Appreciate you guys, man. Don't forget to smack that like button if you're in here.
What up, Connor?
ROH Pure, actually, we're on that match now. The Pure Championship's on the line. Blue Panther earned this because he defeated Lee Moriarty when they were in CMLL. Like, you got to know some of the backstories to this. This match was just wrestling, man. We know how the Pure matches get down. It's technical wrestling to its finest. All of Blue Panther's rope breaks were gone. The hairs on his arms couldn't save him anymore. He tries to sneak underneath the bottom rope. Lee Moriarty's thing is he wants to lock in that Motor City stretch. We've seen Shelley and Sabin use it so many times. Underneath the bottom rope, no more rope breaks. Blue Panther had nowhere to go. He had nothing else to do but tap out. And then, Rob, I don't know what you thought of the little friendly handshake. And
I was kind of shocked at that, actually.
Gave respect. I like it. And Lee Moriarty is now the longest reigning Ring of Honor Pure Champion. He surpassed Nigel McGuinness with this win. So shouts outs to them. I really, really like that. Yeah, shakes his hand, pushes him. I think afterwards Blue Panther went up the ramp. Good to see you, Rob, by the way. Get on these shows more. Bro, who you telling, bro?
I get yelled at every week about this.
Yep. Where's my designs too? Where's all my stuff? Nowhere.
I'm the team chef.
Yeah. Now, where's Derek? Not in here. I gotta talk to Derek. We'll see. We might be making some announcements. Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. The Sons of Texas versus the Infantry for the World Tag titles here, Rob. I love the intro on this. We get a special superhero entrance for Sammy Guevara. They play into Superman. It's a bird. It's a plane. Sammy Guevara. We got Matt Menard in there yelling stuff. And Sammy is behind a green screen floating on like one of those boxes that are just sitting backstage for people. And Dustin's like, get up. What are you doing? There's no time for playing around. And he was like, Dustin, we're all superheroes, man. I'm a superhero. Doug, tell him I'm a superhero. Doug, don't tell him anything. And the guy's just sitting in between them. And then he was like, I got you an outfit too. Dustin comes out rocking the black and green. Rob thought it was a tribute.
It was definitely a Green Lantern one. Look at the back logo.
Sammy comes out Superman outfit. It benefits to be working with a property that owns DC, we'll say. Absolutely fantastic work here. After that, I like them being on the Infantry's tights too, which stands for the hardest ever made. I like that. That could have been their tag name, actually, truthfully. I like that better than the infantry.
I mean, given their backgrounds, though, it makes sense with the infantry.
It does. Sammy takes punishment for most of the matches. We know Dustin gets the hot tag, hits Crossroads. They did get you in one part of this match. Shane Taylor hits Dustin with the belt. Dustin's bleeding. They do the slowest, like Earl Hebner count. Can he make the pin? He crawls over 1, 2, and Sammy saves it at 2.9. Like barely got there. Dustin's bleeding. They end up hitting the double team finisher. What's Dustin's finisher? The Reckoning. Yeah, he hits that into Sammy hits the Swanton bomb, and that's it. They get the win after the match.
Swanton or Shooting Star?
Swanton. I know because I made that comment. You took his move after he left the company. No, I'm totally fine with it. But after the match, STP attacks them, but then here comes Anthony Ogogo to help. So Ogogo's back, and then the Von Erichs music plays. They chase everyone off. Dustin gets on the mic. You know he's about to cuss the young guys out. You son of a! I want your ass tomorrow. I'll be your Huckleberry. And they are going to have a match tomorrow now on Zero
OK
Hour.
Corral.
I couldn't remember what he said.
They're having a duel.
Yeah. Asses will be whipped tomorrow. I was hoping he said bunkhouse brawl. That's what I was hoping for.
See, there was one point in this match where Trish Adora got involved, and I could have swore Dustin was just gonna smack her. I know they're probably saving that for Marina Shafir tomorrow, but
Trish Adora was perfect in this, though. I'm looking forward to that match on 0 Hour tomorrow. Like, good for them for getting on the card. I'm looking forward to seeing what Sammy, Dustin, and everyone else does on there, man. Let them show out, and I say give them the main event before the show starts. But then again, you have FTR and the Outrunners on the card too, so gonna be a rough one.
Yeah.
After that, we go into another one that Tiff has interviewed. This is like Tiff's wheel of like who has she interviewed and what has happened to them.
She's on the take.
Nick Wayne versus Teton for the ROH World Television Championship. I thought this was kind of the sleeper match of the night. Like, if you weren't expecting anything from this, fantastic. Yeah. And then I'll get to comments after this match, guys, real quick. These two have went to a time limit draw. They had like a 10-minute time limit. And then when they met in New Japan, Teton was able to get the win in the Best of Super Juniors tournament.
Great match, by the way.
Absolutely. Nick Wayne was biting fingers and doing whatever he could to get the advantage in this one. Mother Wayne even put his foot on the ropes. She got sent to timeout because Mother Wayne, that wasn't appropriate. She gets the boot by Rick Knox. Nick Wayne hits a springboard cutter, big kick to the head, but only gets a 2 count. They had a T10. He looked strong in this.
I will say this too. It would kind of shock me. Besides, the finger biting and whatnot. Nick Wayne really wasn't doing too much heel stuff besides not adhering to the Code of Honor until his mother got involved.
Mm-hmm.
And then shenanigans. Shenanigans were afoot.
Nick Wayne faked an injury at one point to get help from Kip Sabian. Nick Wayne,
Fox. How
dare he, right? They even had Teton do a nice roll up, but it was like 2.99999 again. That Fire Pro kick out. Nick Wayne's able to get out though. Fisherman butt brainbuster. He gets the win with that. That's been like his new finish kind of lately.
That's good.
Yeah. You think it's better than Wayne's World? Like the cutter?
So I know when he went for Wayne's World earlier, he hit the Wayne's World, then he went for the skull kick.
Well, it wasn't Wayne's World how he usually does it.
Oh, yeah. But
so
it should have been more devastating. It goes off the middle rope, right?
Yeah, it was. It was. So I don't know if they're slowly like pulling back on that move. I still think Wayne's World is the way to go though. Like with bigger guys, he's not gonna be able to hit that fisherman brainbuster.
It looked good though. He's starting to bulk up a little bit. I noticed he went a little crazy on the spray tan today too. It's all over his elbows.
Well, you know who was proud of him? His dad. Christian Cage comes out and he is out there. He puts the title on his son and walks him out like he a proud father should. And yes. It worked out very well, and they are getting ready for their tag title match tomorrow. We have Red Velvet. We find out that she is injured, so tonight they're going to crown an interim Ring of Honor World TV champion. Tony, have we not learned from doing this that this is a bad idea?
It's easy booking, though.
It is, but my dude, you could have just gave Mina. Oh God, I'm spoiling it. It's a 4-way. I'm going to bring up all the competitors in this. And I thought this was a pretty solid 4-way. They called it a worldwide wildcard 4-way for the interim Ring of Honor Women's Championship. Rob, basically, we knew from the beginning as soon as we saw who was in this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Miyu.
This was my introduction to Miyu Yamashita or Yamashita.
Yeah. She's really good, bro. Really good. Yuka Sakazaki, one of my favorites. And if Derek was here, Persephone.
One of my favorites.
Heck yeah. And Mina Shirakawa. If it were up to me, man, like I said, Persephone might have been the choice, but if you can't have them, then Tony's going to go with who he has. So he went with Mina. Mina got the one with the figure 4 leg lock on Miyu at the end. Not mad at it, but I just don't like this interim champion thing because this thing can backfire so badly. You know, I don't know. That's just me, but it looks like Red Velvet and Mina will be meeting eventually on Ring of Honor for the title.
Cool. I'm honestly not a huge fan of either one of them. I don't like Red Velvet, and Mina Shirakawa is borderline with me.
Okay.
I'm going to catch some hell for that, though.
You will. Get him, B-boy. Do you have to pay for ROH shows? Yes, Connor. You have to pay for Ring of Honor monthly subscription on watchroh.com. I have a Blue Panther Lucha mask before I knew who he was. Now it's gotten so much more respect shown to it. I like the infantry revamp. Absolutely. This was a damn good tag title match. TV title match was also good. T10, I thought, had it. This women's 4-way was awesome. I'm happy Yuka was back on TV. I love that Yuka's back. See, look at the Yuka love.
Forever champ.
No, don't do that. See, in Fight Forever, this man put all the belts on Yuka one day when I left him alone. Never again.
So I was installing his new SSD drives to get more storage, and he took a little too long. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get in a couple matches. Next thing you know, Yuka's running the whole division, the whole
game. Got to meet you, Yamashita, one of the sweetest people ever. Good, clown. Good. I'm glad people could share their positive experiences on here. We find out after that Shuri is coming. If you haven't, check out her work in Stardom, but she is coming. I don't know if that meant to AEW, Ring of Honor, both, all, but I think
we'll find out tomorrow if they show that same vignette.
Yeah. So she's on her way. Now we get to, so we were talking about like which matches had the best people and what's match of the year, what's this, what's that. 4 people whose names I better be hearing about as like top performers. At least 3 of the 4 of these. At least 3 of them. Athena versus Thunder Rosa, Rob. What'd you think of this one?
Thoroughly enjoyed this match.
Really good, man. I will agree. I thought Thunder Rosa put it all out there.
There was one spot in here I didn't like, though. We'll get to it.
Oh, you're going to have to let me know which one this is. You could have easily put this in the main event if you wanted to. If someone said, like, this should have main evented, I'm not going to argue with you. Thunder Rosa had several opportunities, but she wasn't able to capitalize. On the outside, Billy Starks tries to interfere. She gets thrown into the steel steps by Thunder Rosa. Rosa makes her way up the ramp, and Athena power bombs her through a table that's on the side of the ramp.
Why was the table there?
Listen,
had a cover over it. I know.
Sabu, man. Why would I go underneath the ring for a table? They should just be there.
Extra tables, they use it for storage. It makes sense that they're there. It made no sense that this table was on the side of the row, on the side of the aisle.
That's now that we think like that. But back in the day, he was like, this makes no sense.
But it was a good choke bomb, though.
It was.
And muscled her up there with one shoulder, too, because Thunder Rosa was targeting her, what was it, her right shoulder?
Her arm, so that she couldn't hit the, oh my goodness. I almost called it its old name.
The Eclipse.
The Eclipse. What is it called now?
Oh, the O-Face?
The O-Face, yeah. She was trying to make sure she couldn't hit the O-Face, so that was like taken away from her in this match, and I was like, "Oh, this is interesting." And they had you a couple times, but in the end, Athena hit a second row power bomb and ends up locking in a side surfboard, pulling back on Thunder Rosa's neck, and Thunder Rosa had nowhere to go but to tap out. Beautiful.
Billy Starks got involved. Throwing into the stairs for her trouble.
Yeah, Billy Starks got jiggity jacked up. Is Billy? Who's the one to do? By the way, if she keeps this title now until Death Before Dishonor, which is in September 5th, I think, like the first week, she will be at 1,000 days exactly on that day. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Beach, thank you for posting the Discord link. Guys, join our Discord. Also follow us on social media at EPW Show. Siri is coming to both AEW and ROH. I thought they said that on commentary. I missed it. Athena will reach 1,000 days. See, he knew. That's a real ROH fan right there. World title match. We're here. It's time for the main event. Bandito versus Konosuke Takeshita. Bro, if this show was like at a certain level at this point, we had to this bumped it up.
Elevated.
So like I knew it was good when the intern and my wife started getting like super deep into the match a little bit. They started looking up and I was like, oh yeah, they're like, what is going on? Me and Rob started sitting up like, yes. The fans felt alive for this one. Two of the best male wrestlers currently in pro wrestling. I didn't say in this company. I said in the world at pro wrestling. Bandito and Konosuke Takeshita.
100% agree.
They felt each other out. We got stalemates. Early 21 Plex blocked. Bandito topes into a chair after the callous distraction that leads to Takeshita ripping his mask. He's bleeding. He's got everything happening to him. He's ripping at the mask. It's just crazy. Brainbuster onto the ramp because Konosuke Takeshita is a heel. He just didn't care. Konosuke bites the wound under the mask. He gets some
you sick F.
Yeah. Horrible champs. Deadlift suplex by Bandito was crazy, bro, into the Poison Rana. Another 21 plex attempt, but Callis pulls his boy to safety. Bandito hits a tope suicida, and Bandito butterfly facebuster for a near fall, and then puts on cattle mutilation for Bryan Danielson for some reason. The third 21 plex was reversed. Takeshita attempts a rolling German, but Bandito reverses it and hits an axe knee. And finally, the 21 plex just for a near fall. People are going nuts. We got holy shit chants happening everywhere. We get a moonsault for a near fall. Fourth 21 plex attempt is reversed into a raging fire into a deadlift knee, but Bandito kicks out at one. Blue Thunder Bomb is reversed into a no, it wasn't the Blue Thunder Bomb. It was the Falcon Arrow, the raging fire.
Yes.
He reversed it out of it when he was slamming him down into a roll up. Me and Rob said classic ROH finish. Tell him, Rob.
So after all that, you end the match on a roll up, man. I was just thinking like Tyler Black days, freaking Xavier days. you do all this crazy shit.
Man, what a flip. This suplex into a float over. 1, 2, 3. Russian leg sweep.
You know who was really good for that? The Wolves.
Yes. Davey and Eddie. Yeah. Every time, man. I will say I thought Konosuke was going to win. A little shocked. Bandito has been on fire since winning the world title. I picked Bandito, man. I just had a slight feeling like, yo, this match is going to put him over.
This one could have went either way, though, and I would not have been upset.
Yeah, this was a easy dub here. But we're here, man. We're at the end of the show. We got our grades in at the bottom. You know how we usually do, Rob. What would you give this show as a recommendation for people in the future when they go back and listen to this?
I would say, as someone that has not been keeping up with the Ring of Honor besides like through social media and quick updates, would this show get me to go back and start following religiously? No. Was it a good watch? Yes. Overall grade, for me, I'm giving it a B.
I'm willing to lean towards a B+. Can I convince you to a B+? The main event's giving that boost.
I'm gonna stick with a B.
You're hating, bro. This is hard. Bandito should be the first Latino AEW World Champion, and Takeshita will be the first Japanese AEW World Champion. I think they'll get there. You need some time, though.
I think Takeshita goes a different route. I think he gets that IWGP verse.
Yeah, Takeshita needs to win the G1. If he signed to New Japan, put that title on him.
Evil's winning the G1. I already spoiled it for you earlier.
I will. Ghetto. Don't do it, bro. Don't ruin this. Look, I don't want to keep you guys all night. We're going to keep this review short, sweet, to the point. I wanted to add something a little extra for you guys. I threw a little extra effort into this, gathering up everything I could. Big shout out to Rob for being on here. Rob does all the miscellaneous shows like New Japan, Ring of Honor with me. Hopefully we can get him on here some more. Guys, do me a favor. Leave me a comment down below if you haven't already. Podcast, leave me a 5-star review. If you've done it on one app, find another one and leave us another 5-star review. We're trying to get up there, more popular. We're trying to get to 3K on YouTube. Doing our best out here, man. I hope Ring of Honor gets better and they keep like trying to add things to it. I feel like it's getting better, and I hope they get a streaming deal soon, but I don't know if that's going to happen, man.
Hey, you never know. And also, if you guys want me on the show more, tell this man to start reviewing LFG.
So BJ says 1.8 ticks left for an all-in sellout. Let's go, man. Sell those tickets, people. I'm loving it, man. I can't wait. We're going to be covering All In tomorrow. I'm guessing it's going to be around 7 p.m. if the show's 4 hours. I hope to see you all here. Come talk with us, and we're going to try and have it done before Saturday night's main event. It'll probably be me, Hub, and Derek doing the review for that one. So come on in, check in with us. And for me and the homie Rob, we are out for this episode of Everything Pro Wrestling, and we will see you all on the next one. Peace.